Hey everyone, how's it going? Patiently waiting for BFE2. Yep. Please announce BFE2 date. No. You have to wait patiently, my dude. To do that. Hey, dude, thanks for the donation, man. Aaron Nicholas, thank you. Not really sure why. The donations changed, but let's change it back. That's like a super weird that happened. Congrats on the 50K. Thank you so much, man. That's such a nice let's replay that one. See if this fixed it. There we go. We got the cotton cheer back. All right, let's go, dude. Thank you so much, man. Congrats on the 50K. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Just the start, right? Just the start. 50K is only the beginning, and then we are going to be getting into a lot bigger stuff, right? BFE2, not only Butterfly Effect 2, but then also teams and all this tournament stuff we're getting into is going to be a lot of cool stuff. Hey, what's up, Klein Saucer? Hey, Cotton. Love catching you live. Thanks for everything you do. You're welcome, man. Jason's been in the community for a long time. Yeah, he's been around for a lifetime. We got a new overlay happening today. We've got space all over the place, everywhere. See, lovely stars and everything happening here. So we got a bit of a new overlay happening today. We got a whole new collection scene, getting ready for the events happening that are going to be happening soon here, the tournament events and everything we're going to be doing. So just getting ready to really ramp things up here. Obviously, teams and streaming is going to be a huge future for this channel. So we're just changing things up a little bit, testing some new things today, in preparation for the new content that's going to be coming soon. Oh, what's my goal? I don't know, man. Just see where it goes, you know. 100 million. I don't know, dude. What do you say to that? I don't know. Like, the more the merrier, the better. The more the growth, the better. I don't know. I'm always looking to grow, but then, you know, really my ethos isn't to become, you know, super huge, but at the same time it would be nice. But, you know, I focus not on growth, I focus on heroism and doing what I do, not, you know, trying to hit some kind of stride with subscriber growth. Of course, you know, like, of course that's always a consideration. Of course it's always great to grow and do those things, and that would be nice if I keep growing faster and faster. But I mean, I pretty much made that choice back in the day when I released The Life of a Day Trader, and that thing went pretty viral. Something like 1 million views now or something like that. I don't know, I don't check. I don't make it a big focus of my content to push stuff that's going to net me subscribers. If I did, I wouldn't be developing courses. Courses don't get subscribers. My courses are way too deep. I stay true to my ethos and true to my community first and foremost. And if that results in growth, you know, thumbs up, man. But if not, then it's cool too, because I'm still doing what I want to do. So, you know, the whole unique snowflake take and all that such, you know what I'm saying? No Blueprint remastered yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. There's still more work on Blueprint to do. Blueprints is not over, by the way. If I wanted to have, you know, 250,000 subscribers, from the moment that the Life in a Day Trader video started going viral, which was like over a year ago now, the moment that thing started going viral, I would have hyper focused on making that kind of IRL content. I made that video, it went viral, it was like, oh cool, now let's get back to the normal grind. You know, million views on one video, 3,000 views on the next type of thing. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I mean, the growth is there if I want it, but I would rather grow doing what I like to do, not what makes me grow, because I'm kind of fitting a, you know, I'm hitting something that's in the moment popular, right? Obviously, I know how to do that. Hey, Kardik, what's up, man? See, you've been nailing some pretty crazy trades. You hit a 280% on the weekend. Good job, dude. Really appreciate it, dude. I'll probably be so confused if I hadn't found you. Awesome, Crispy. Well, I'm here. You're here with me in space, so we're good, man. Would you consider making more of those videos? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sure, I would consider it, but I would be like, why? The question always becomes why. Like, what does it do, right? I'm focused on Teams right now, man. Teams is going to be a huge future for my platform. I'm going to be doing Teams now full time soon. Today was actually supposed to be the day that we go full time. That was a whole idea behind the name of the like that's the whole idea of the name of the stream today. Are we there yet? Like, are we full time yet? You know, it's like a kid asking dad in the backseat, dude, are we there yet? I don't know what kids calling his dad dude, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I would consider it, but like for what purpose? It would have to be something that's really, you know, it'd have to make a lot of sense. Benefits on a new hour-long video on trends. Join Mentorship if you want that. There's no confusion in Mentorship on that stuff. Space is always good. Free tabs all around. Oh, exactly. One day, I'm sure this channel will be millions and millions of subscribers. And, you know, the last thing I want people to do when they look through my channel because of my work, the last thing I want people to do is see a whole bunch of content about like yachts and cars and, you know, stuff like that. Like, I just bought a new car. I haven't posted about it. I just bought a brand new house, a big mansion. I haven't posted about it because I'm not trying to push that subscriber button down people's throat. You know what I mean? I'm trying to create a world for traders. You know, like I'm not trying to create an inflated number that looks good so I can flex on people. I'm trying to create a world for day traders. What we do is extremely underground, and I've been saying that a lot lately. And it would lose its purism if I started doing that stuff too much. Now, I'm not opposed to doing things like that as long as they have, you know, kind of a connected ethos and value to my current community. But for no way, you couldn't do anything in the world that would make me sacrifice any of my current community, because we're a family. Just one big family. I wouldn't do anything to sacrifice any of those members. I don't care if the conversion rate was 1 to 100, trade one member for 100 new. I wouldn't do it. I don't give a shit. So yeah, of course I want to grow, but I think any content creator wants to grow, but I'm not so thirsty to do it in a way that I'm just, you know, not being true to my message and vision. My vision is important to me. Cottons and spaces. I mean, we're mooning. Nice one, JCap. I think it's a cool question though. ZXC, I think that's a really cool question. It was a great question. Opens up an interesting dialogue. That's the way we do it out. Only channel which gives a complete day trader package I have seen. Thanks, man. Oh, just wait. This year is going to be crazy. We're going to have all sorts of stuff happening this year. And it's only going to grow. 289% today. Yeah, that's super sweet, man. My son calls me bro unless he's in trouble. I'm on a flight to Brazil and it got paid for trading. You're doing good God's work out here. Yeah, man, let's go. Right on. Just finished BFE 2 minutes ago. Watched 1 week and about to watch it again this week. Appreciate everything, Cotton. Right on, Wesley. He's 6, your son, and he calls you bro. It's not bad. My kiddo's 4. So I'm sure he's going to call me dude man or something. Because I always say dude man. Like, dude man, what are you doing, dude man? Then, you know, I'm sure one day it's going to be dude man. And I'm going to look back and I'm going to be like, what did you say to me? That's okay. I think you should go back and review everything. Join the community, man. Join the Discord community. That's your next step. Much love. Thanks, Billion. You have an awesome perspective on retaining your channel's quality and subscribers and the importance of your content. Yeah, it's like, it's backboned off me wanting to change the trading world. Like, that's really everything. Like, I want to change the trading world, and one day I will. One day all this stuff that's out there is going to go away. All the smoke and mirrors, all the indicators, all that stuff, it's going to go away because, you know what, people like Kartik and people like JCap and IC and Confused and all the like I just go on names after names. People like that will help change this world because they are leading by example. They're taking my science and they're using it to change their lives, and they're showing the world like this can be done. So, you know, that will help change the space and the way that we look at the world in day trading. And it will change one day, and it won't be this kind of smoke and mirror stuff, and then everything will change. Funds will change, hedge funds will like the landscape of day trading will one day change. Everything you see with day trading now today will one day change. Hopefully I'm able to help that shift. Where I got my space was from space, dude. Where do you think I got my space background? From space, dude. What kind of take is that? That's like saying, do you mind if I ask you if that coffee you're drinking is coffee? It's coffee, dude. What? Comes from space, man. What do you think? I think that video inspired a lot of people. Yeah, and that was a good part of that video, was to kind of show in a clean, healthy way, like what a day trading day looks like and how we, you know, live and lead by example. You're in Elden Ring, aren't you? I am. I'm actually final boss. FB. Today was huge on GMP. One indicator trader was texting me with an agreement that GMT? What is GMT? The GMT will pump. I told him it will fall based on your science. And it did. I really laughed out loud. What is GMT? So you could be talking about GMT USDT Binance. You could be talking about Goodman Prop. You could be talking about Genome Tech. Ever gonna do a meetup, Cotton? One day. One day. You already have, man. You literally change people's lives daily. One day the entire world will recognize it. Yeah, we're gonna do it, man. What GMT are you guys talking about? Like, I'm assuming this is like a Binance GMT thing. completely lost with future videos. Yeah, man, do it. It's a coin. Long stream today, possibly. Green Metaverse token. GMT USDT. GMT is a coin that pumped 33% today. I'll have to take a look. Sounds interesting. It's Trading Cannibals Club. CTCC, maybe. I don't know. I guess so. Kartik, you're at 289% now today. The wheels are turning, man. The wheels are turning. Okay. Now you can hear me. Obviously team panel fresh. So we forgot to add the audio source, but it's there now. We got the audio source there now. It's not that the mic was muted. It was that it wasn't added at all. So every scene I have to add it. So if I miss a scene where there's no audio source, just say mic off and then we're good. And it adds it back. Volume, please. Yeah, that was actually the BFE2 stuff I was just talking about. So maybe next time we'll go over that once again. But for now, anyways, that was the BFE2 wrap up and release date and pre-party information with the link that you can join. So we got a whole new scene pop in here. We got everything going. This is obviously we're getting ready to get into events and tournaments and different things. So this is one of many scenes to be unveiled in the coming week. Yeah, we got all sorts of cool stuff going on. We got the chart above us. We've got, whenever we're talking to a team, we've got kind of this cool panel that happens over there. If I go too far, gone, right? Get lost in the black hole in the space. We got a team panel over that way that when we press some cues, if we're talking to a certain team, then we're going to be able to speak with them directly. So say if team TA Mafia comes on the screen and we're talking with Mafia, we can simply just swap over, you know, who their captain is, their team logo, who's on their team. So it gives a little bit more clarity to these teams and what's happening. So that's kind of cool. Getting better with a straight face. Yeah. So yeah, we've got some cool teams panels going on here. We've got some timers. So if we are going to be charting things and there's a request to chart certain things, we've got some timers that we're going to fly in. I'm going to give it 3 minutes, right? We're going to see how much TA we can get done in 3 minutes. So we're going to kind of create some challenges. We're also going to put timers on some of the different team members that come in. So we're going to be able to do some different stuff with timers based on their expertise and based on how fast we want to do things. 3 minutes runs out. We can add 5 minutes if we want. 5 minutes runs out. We can add another 10 minutes, right? So we can do some cool things with timers. We also have what's called the candy list in the top right corner. So these are stocks that I'm interested in. Specifically the stock markets, as you can see, it's all red today, which is exactly kind of what we were expecting. I've been talking about this for a while, how the stock markets still need to fall back a bit and stabilize. So, you know, we're keeping an eye on that. So we do have our hit list, calling it the candy list. These are the stocks that I'm looking at closely to enter positions on. So getting into some trades in different stock market stuff throughout the course of once it stabilizes here. And then when we're not looking at that, we simply have a nice, cool Bitcoin chart that we can follow when we are doing other things like, you know, stock market stuff. we can always stay apprised on what's happening with Bitcoin, right? So I think I have that one set to Bitcoin. Yep, that looks like it's set to Bitcoin. Yeah, that's definitely our Bitcoin chart. So now we can kind of go through our different lists, do our thing, and keep eyes on Bitcoin. So we got some cool things happening with this scene, and then we're gonna have I have more scenes, but this is the one that we're looking at today. OBS is so hard. How do you do all that? I've been at OBS for a long time. Why the hell would anyone Carl Miller? Wait, what did Carl say? Bird crypto trading broker? That you trade on your own, no brokers needed? Yeah, so we got some cool panels going on. We got some different stuff. Just really amping up the interactivity as a stream is going to be a platform for the future for this channel. Really just amping up productivity and getting into some different things. Nice interactive background, green screen, more screen space. Yeah, really just getting that to the next level with this stream. Which had better picture quality? Possible. I don't use Streamlabs. Streamlabs is garbage. Vaporware. Streamlabs is literally vaporware. OBS is the way to go. That'll be coming in the coming week here, Jan. My content's very awesome. Thank you. That's never coming back, patron. You're going to be waiting a long time if you're sitting there waiting for that. That one is not, that one doesn't come back. That one's never coming back in stock. Where did I learn my science? Taught myself. About theta? Have I traded options? I haven't traded contracts in a long time. Like you're talking about options contracts. No, not really. I haven't traded them in a long time. It's been years and years and years and years. I haven't dabbled too much into that world. More of a leverage trader, although, you know, options and contracts is kind of like puts and longs are, yeah. I'd rather just trade leverage, to be honest. Brain fog video was helpful for you. Puts and calls. Sorry, what did I say? Puts and longs? Puts and calls. Puts and longs. You put your longs on the puts. That's what it is. We're putting longs. That's why it's called puts. You put the longs on the chart. I just prefer leverage, to be honest. Beta seems dead. Yeah, I probably topped out with Bitcoin, right? I don't know. Theta seemed kind of dead down here. I don't know. It seems like it's doing okay. I don't think Theta's looking too bad, to be honest with you. But, you know, I probably haven't charted this thing in a really long time. Probably it's been at least a year. Anything past this, I haven't looked at theta, I don't think. Explaining the tiers on Patreon. It explains it on Patreon. You just go and look at the descriptions. Roblox helped a lot. Yeah, absolutely. How does everybody find the quality on YouTube? Somebody mentioned that earlier. Quality on YouTube. How does it look for everybody? Whole entire stock market is red today, by the way. Our list of stuff going on in the stocks, like the whole thing is red. This is exactly what we expect, like DXY pullback, right? Oh, sorry, not DXY. SMPX still needing to stabilize, right? Like this is exactly what we've been talking about. Yeah. SMP really needing to stabilize right now. Fighting between its origin level and laddering its move. So really does need to come down, and then if it can hold, you're going to see the stock market start to recover. Would I ever make signals for leverage trading? No. If I was ever going to do that, I would just go work for a firm. I would just go work for a firm if I ever did that. Don't bully me, please. Yeah, exactly. No. I would just go work for a firm at that point. Like I get asked constantly to work for firms or funds. I don't know why I'd make a signals group. I don't really know. I don't really know why I would do it. You'd up the green screen effect. So you might be seeing my chair. So my chair. Hey, what's up, Ivo? You might be seeing my chair, but like upping the green screen effect might not really be great because it's going to introduce artifacting. How's that? Is that better? I think this is pretty good, right? Lovely. Perfect. I think that's much better anyways. Dude, that can. Dude, if I saw this can in the store, this kind of black with a gloss black and orange, I would buy it. I don't care what the drink is. I would buy it. This is perfect, dude. Look at this can quality. Look at this thing, dude. Now all we have to do is B1 with the charts, go inside the charts. Now we can actually just grab them and move them where we need. So actually this is decent. This is actually perfect. This is actually a high angle take. This is perfect. What we have to do is zoom in. Just have to like move the mic out of the way. Zoom in, look really closely so we can find the level. I'm losing the level. Hold on. To look for it. This is how we're supposed to trade now. Too close. Can't see. There we go. Okay, good. That was a close one. I don't want to miss these trades. That was way too close. Okay, good. Very good. Nice. Yes. I look like Danny Phantom. Who's that? Hold on. Here we go.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
It's working.
Friends to know.
It's working.
To grow. A reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look. It's in a book.
Now we go to 1 second candles. Hey, don't. It's working.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book.
It's gotta work. It's gotta work. Come on, Bitcoin.
I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. A reading rainbow.
Bitcoin. Here we go. Come on, Bitcoin.
Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
It's working. I'm telling you, it's working. Well, okay. We know what to do. Yep. So I'm gonna go back on. It's happening.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
2 levels. 2 levels. Let's go.
Anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. A reading rainbow.
Please, Bitcoin.
I can be anything. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
We went too close to the sun. We can't zoom in this much. Nope, doesn't work. Back to the old way. Hey, it worked. That's really loud. That was really loud. I want to see this on Reddit explode, go viral, and then people say, this is the way we chart. I don't even want to look at chat. I don't know what's going to happen, but okay, let's do it. Viral, right there. That's the way we trade. Cotton Candy, most accurate trader in the world. Butterfly Effect 2, exposed. Streamer forgets to turn off camera. Accidentally presses live stream. One second charts, reading rainbow. I think this answers that question that Dane was asking, where did you learn your science, Cotton? Dude, can we not... Can we keep on screen, please? Oh, is that happening again? You prefer streaming on YouTube? Because you can get off at 1080p? Yeah, no kidding. I don't use indicators at all. Still, I realized to go once again. Thanks. You're welcome, dude. What is happening on the charts? He's fused. You're seeing BFE2 in the moment. Yep. Flip my phone to skip the Disney ad to my surprise. No ad, just content doing BFE2. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's just a Perrier. It's just water. We have these Perriers. I don't know. I don't really like them that much. These edibles ain't shit. Need to rinse my ears. Yeah. You can see the signs working even on 1 second charts. I mean, it's the 1 second charts are interesting. I think Bitcoin's pumping. I mean, the price seems like it's going higher and higher really quick. Obviously, reading Rainbow really resonated with the trading world out there. I think the filter needs more adjustment again, actually. There we go. Let's do 5 second candle. Long all the hold levels. Executed. 5 second candle. Here we go, next pump. Or we go after the break level. Come on, dude. Develop your level, man. There we go. Level developed. Okay, we go here next. Rebuy backside. Bounce jump. Come on. Come on, dude. Where's your level, man? Come on. Come on, backside jump. 5 second traders. Let's go, dude. Come on, man. I just want to see this 5 second hold that will get hit. Hey, tattoo looks cool. It's invisible. Too greedy, not patient enough, man. It's going to happen, I hope. Minigos was convinced that I single-handedly summoned that pump. Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. This is... There's a reason why I don't stream. It's too powerful. Because when I stream, these things happen. Here we go. It's not gonna bounce a 5 second level. Did we hit the greedy? Oh, we hit the previous 5 minutes. Yeah. That's fine. That's perfect. It hit the other 5 second level. That's perfect. Now we go for the run up. Hold on. We need the run up song. No? Okay, it's dumping. Okay, we got 2 songs to pick from here. Whether it's going to go up or down. I'm pretty sure it's going down, so we're going... Okay, I think that about does it. I think we can get back to some chill music now. Yeah, I cranked that sucker halfway through that song right to max. Like, I just clicked over to max, so it probably blasted everybody. Pretty sure I got like minus 20 subs on that one click. I hit that sucker max volume. It was like probably a minus 20 scenario. I was at 109. I bet you I clicked back. I'm at like 76 now. Let's see. Oh, I kept viewers. Okay, good. That's good. 99. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I think that dude was right when he said play with the green screen, because obviously it was it's working, man, because he's onto something, because it's working. Let me get my RX-7. My speakers just blew. Yep. I called it. What the fuck is happening? Cotton ain't trolling. This is the real way. I'm prepping the audience for BFE 2. Got it, boss. It's all about the vibes, man. You probably... Okay, that's too low, Bang Valley. Oh, man, that's a low blow. Whoa. Shots fired. Like, we're talking semi-automatic shots fired here by Bang Valley says. You probably got this method from the Korean guy who longed that 240 BTC. Dude, that's way too hot of a take for me to step in on that one. That's a big one right there. Well, boys, back to 49K. I mean, we did it, right? So we should probably start developing Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow happened here. Okay, so this is right when it pumped is when we put Reading Rainbow on. And then we also Teriyaki, like that. Teriyaki Boys was here, and that caused a dump. So we definitely need to keep track of this, because we absolutely need to know. Like, we did it, right? Thomas a train cycle? We're not there yet, man. I wonder if we should leave the camera like this the whole stream. Got an idea. Hold on. Ideas don't come often inside of this, but when they do, have to take advantage. Waiting too long. Whoa. Nope. It'll come. Don't worry. It'll come. Not yet. Time is not yet. This is the way I see hedge traders waiting in the dark. Everybody's longing and they're going to swallow everything in their way. Come on. A little bit more. It's not working. It's so close. I tried. Sorry, guys. I know I promised you signals, but today's just not our day. It's not our day to trade Bitcoin today. We did what we had to and we tried. It's not our day. Can delete failed. This is not PG-13. I'm sure there's some kind of like NSFW with a C in there for candlesticks. Not candlestick safe. What is that? NCSS? NCSS? We lost them. You're long right now on Bitcoin? I tried. I tried to break it down for you guys. I tried to have this thing down. I played Teriyaki Boys. I did try to let the candlesticks fall, you know, into the cavern. I tried. Just what the fuck's that? I mean, we're supposed to be doing charting on this channel, but I'm trying to help. Like, this was supposed to be the announcement content to the Signals channel, but it's not working the way I was thinking it would be, so I don't know. Maybe there will be no Signals group after all. So are we good on this camera? The green screen amount, are we settled on this? Is this where we want it to be? I think so, right? Could scale it up a little more, but we might lose some stuff here that's important. Are we done with like the ethereal charting? Can we go back to normal cotton? Hybrid? Normal cotton coming back? Normal cotton has arrived. Well, that got scary for a few minutes. Let's actually do some charting on this channel. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Green screen's a lot of fun. I know that. Nice take, Matt. Yeah, true. Hybrid's better for the economy. Agreed. Yeah, that's kind of true take, right? Like if I go half green screen, like if I go hybrid mode, that's probably like more environmentally friendly, right? Wear a long sleeve so I'm gonna get a green sweater. I mean, you guys don't really need to ask about the technical analysis. It's on the screen. If you can't read my words, then that's on you, right? Should we talk to teams today? Should we do charting? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing with our lives here? Because this is getting to a place where it's like, okay, what's happening? What are we doing? Request to have Ghost Cotton back. Ghost Cotton will come when we need the charts to pump. When we enter trades and we need the charts to pump, Ghost Cotton comes back, and we'll get him back. But let's save Ghost Cotton for when we need him, because if we're not in trades right now, I don't know why we would waste his energy. Wait a second, the inside of my cup is green. I just realized my cup, the inside of it is green. But actual space coffee. It looks like a galaxy inside there. Actual space coffee. Charting? We can do some charting. Charting teams. We'll get into teams today. We'll get into charting. Yeah, okay, let's do some charting. Bitcoin's done for the day. We've already got our TA here, so... oh, sorry. I don't want to hide my levels. We've already got our TA here and here, so we're good there. So let's say we move on to maybe commodities. Pretty sure all of chat just died. Dark matter coffee, yes. Forex? We do Forex? I do have a stream list. Stocks. I mean, yeah, like everything's dumping, right? Like the whole market is in banana peel territory. It's like slipping and sliding all over the place. MTL? Like metal USDT? Is that what we're talking about? You're talking about Calpeo or metal USDT? I don't even know when the last time I did a chart on this thing was, so must have been back middle of last year, right? It would have been post June. Would have been, yeah, because this was like, yeah, well, right, just goes deeper in its range here. That was the last time I looked at metal. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to do on metal for a chart. It's the same as Bitcoin, so ICP. Sure, I can look at ICP. Start with Bitcoin. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go do some landscaping, remove the hedge stones that we put for our 42k long baller. So we do the final bit of landscaping, remove that headstone for his account. So that's done. That memory lost in time. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin had its move. It back tested its global trend, right? Like you have your origin level that you need to break over. We did this all on Friday, hit the origin level, back tested trend, then, you know, it lost its local trend. So this is gone at that point. So you can always just remove this. Although it would have needed to lose this trend, it's fine. It can be removed for now. You can see it back testing trend to try to regain it on shorter time frames. It would have needed to gain it on, you know, like a 4-hour time frame, but it can't. It ends up just losing it. So enough time passes and it actually just loses its trend and dumps. It would have had to regain this trend and create some kind of, you know, other ladder point where you're adapting this to maybe something like that. But yeah, didn't happen. It actually couldn't regain its trend and like it dumped. But if it did regain its trend, at least you can adapt it here. So you can at least do that kind of thing. So that's not, you know, you lose a trend, you back test it, it's gone. So that's a pretty big GG for Bitcoin on that one. Then it just goes right down to the weekly, right? So this stuff is all gone. We can just remove it. That's gone. We don't need it. This would have been not something we need. Those are just kind of ranges. This is already tested. We don't need that. That's that hourly test. That's fine. This could test that range in the future. This is your origin rate here. I believe this one was broken, right? Actually, this is your origin right here. I think when we marked this, there was only the 15-minute available, because from what I remember, that was a 15-minute origin, right? But now over time, I think the hourly becomes available, because I think when we marked that, otherwise we just simply missed the hourly. This is really the level rate. Hourly origin. And let's make sure it's not a 4 as well. It's not an hourly. So yeah, that really becomes a level to break, right? So assumingly it probably is going to try to go after this. Or it's going to ladder off the range. Looks like it's laddering off the range. This was our 5-second level. We can go ahead and delete that. We don't need it. Yeah. It's still under trend, so it's fighting some kind of level off of this. It's fighting some kind of greedy level that, you know, stays below trend. That's not tested, so it could in theory be this. The backside tested, so the backside of the range is tested, so you'd be something. This Let's make sure there's nothing on the hourly. You do have the hourly reverse, actually. Make sure there's not. I'm doing this completely the wrong way, by the way. I should not be doing this queue of events. So 4 hour really is where it looks like it's going to go. Hourly is inside of that. You could be deeper in the range, like right here. Potentially you could be here. Yeah, it's kind of all a part of that same range, right? This is tested, right? Yeah, so it's not this, so it's just going to be the next part of the trail, which is like this stuff in here. Maybe it just goes a little deeper in its range. Maybe it finds like a greedier part of that range. 5 minute backside. I wonder if there's a 3 and a 1 there. Oh, this is a 3 minute. What about the 5 minute? 5 minute here. A 3 minute there. So 3 minute backside. Connects into the 1. So you're right here. Yeah, maybe it goes after this. Anyways, not a trade I would have taken, but finding the level, nothing wrong with finding the level. Some part of that range. It doesn't really matter what the part of the range it is. ICP, I can look at ICP. I'm not increasing the size of the chart. No. Just gonna act like you did not try to just eat BTC. Yes. Hey Cotton, just use your science to make monthly salary in 1 day. Thank you so much, bro. Alex, man, very nice, dude. Congrats. Is there any chance to contact you through Patreon? I have DMs on every platform turned off. I do not look at them. I do not answer them. You can join Patreon and message me in Discord if it's, you know, something that's that important to you. EMA, we don't use EMAs. That leave that to the people who love to lose money and burn it faster than they can hold on to it. EMAs is great for people who like to feed the markets with infinite amounts of money. So test the hourly, but you know, not really something that we would. I would never take this hourly trade. If I was taking any trade, it would have been right here. You know, there's a balance between trying to get over this trend and a level that can kind of hold it down still. You can never enter trend here, of course. You have to enter the range somewhere. Regardless if it hits at 1 hour, I can say in full that I would never have taken that 1 hour trade level, regardless if it hits or not. $800 EMA. Also had Adam and Eve at the end of the rainbow. I love my community. You guys are the best. Did I talk about myself? Is that what you're... I have no clue what this question is. ACC. I don't use fib retracement. What you see on my screen is all I use. Levels and trends. That's all anybody should ever be using on their charts. Levels and trends. That's it. Levels and trends. That's your bread and butter. That's your ticket to freedom. Everything else is just load the troughs with your cash because it's time to feed. That's all. Everything else is EMAs, fibs, all that garbage is just load the troughs, dude. Like, just, you might as well just enter the fodder loop, man. BTC is going to 10K. It could. Yeah, I never answer like DMs on... Actually, I have them turned off on every platform. TikTok, Twitter, IG. I just have DMs turned off. Because it's always like... Yeah. I just turn them off. I don't have time, actually. Any long-term position trades right now? I'm about to enter some stock trades for long-term. I've been contacted by funds before who use my methods, who use my stuff to teach them. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been contacted by firms. Where would I take entry? Depends if we're talking longs or shorts. Short entry right now, I'd be scared of it, you know, snapping back above this trend. I'd be scared of a short entry snapping above this local trend and going more up to a higher range. I don't necessarily think it's going to break this trend yet, but, you know, we're going to see. Maybe we should go talk to some teams. We haven't really said anything to the originals. You know what? Let's go talk to the originals. Let's eavesdrop on them and see what's going on with the originals.
Don't give up.
Cotton is here.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man.
You guys in any trades, or what's up with the originals today?
Yeah, currently both of us in a trade, and one in short, one in long.
One person in a short, one person in a long. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
But we had some good calls. We had at the 5-minute origin at 39039, which was the bottom of this move.
Yeah.
And we also found the top at 40360.
So what was your top? Was it just a 1 minute level that you guys were focused on there? Like, what was the idea behind the top of that move?
I prefer not to answer. Maybe you will not like it.
Okay.
It was a 12 hour, man. It was a 12 hour, I need to admit.
A 12 hour. That's okay. 12 hour can be used to define a range, but not really too usable. But anyways, it's fine. It's perfectly fine to use that. You would just, you know, kind of work the range down from there. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to use that. Although it's not respected as chart architecture in terms of something that we would use to define all the data points, it's no longer used. But there's nothing wrong with using a 12 hour. But you just have to realize that you have to kind of work that range down from that 12 to find, you know, combo levels and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. I don't mind that, man. After this meeting, me and you, Extra, we need to jump in a call. Just kidding.
You got more than
You just made extra.
So you guys, sounds like you're having a good trading day then anyways. Like,
Yeah, we've been here since the morning.
good.
We discussed some stuff like who's gonna be responsible for what. Like we just tried out the new role.
Yep.
Like some of us did like PA and CA, the two
Yep.
parts.
Yep.
Area we are doing together because that's the part we are like the weakest.
Okay.
We try to do that together.
In RA?
Yeah.
RA is really tough. RA is a very advanced
Yeah.
part of our chart. So that's, yeah, don't let that get you down, because that's normal. That's like RA right now is really tough because it's all the new craze, right? So yeah.
So currently I just along the backside of this move around 800.
Okay.
And I'm just hoping to go to the 1 hour origin at 565.
Yeah. Okay.
If
That 1 hour
it's-
origin. Yep.
Yeah, if it develops right.
So you're already in a pretty decent position because that's like 4%,
Yeah.
4.5%.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're going to want to look for there is hopefully Bitcoin makes an attempt to break this trend. And if it goes above trend, you have to find a trigger point that, like, you get above trend, you start creating some architecture where you can have another interior trend. And then really it's important to make sure that you don't break back below that trend, because if you lose this trend on the larger time frames, all that's going to happen is you're going to be rejecting like on a hourly or a 15. So be very careful. Like I think you're smart to stay in your long here. And I don't know if I would take exit at 565 if we break this trend. I think if we break this trend, we're kind of in a call to see if we can make the higher origin maybe. Like I would almost want to say at that point, you're going to go test 700 maybe to create a higher time frame origin even. Just because it's so like you're going to break over trend, and that's such a good momentum pusher that, you know, I think you'd be breaking trend to take a relatively short exit. I think, you know, at that 4 hour, I think that's like, yeah, a pretty decent spot, like 40,700.
I'm gonna see how it reacts first. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're breaking this trend, it's gonna take a lot to like pull this thing back down. But just be mindful that you're gonna try to break above this trend, and you really have to hold over that trend. So you can almost treat that trend as your trigger point once you get above it. Maybe you don't want to go that crazy because you can deep dive the trend back a little bit. Like you could still sink under the trend and be closing over top of it. But if you notice you go above trend, you create a little bit of architecture up there, and then you're back below trend for too long. Like you got to just lock up your profits because you're in a crazy spot. And is it like a spot trade? Or are you using some decent leverage or?
50x.
50x. So you're in a big boy position. Yeah. So that's really good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely just be mindful of that. That would be my kind of comment there.
It's looking like in the low time frame now. 1 minute. Looking good.
Yeah, so you've got that inverse that's not really able to hold it anymore. That 1 minute inverse is kind of not really holding it.
Yeah.
So the next part of this is that it's going to try to, like, the next logical piece to this chart, like the next chain of events. You know, you beat level 1, you're going on to level 2 here. Level 2 is getting above that trend. And then holding it. And if you can hold it long enough, then you got to think of, okay, like what's level 3 here? Because you've held trend for long enough and created architecture that's supporting you above trend. And then level 3 would be closing like your higher time frames there. So then you would go from a 5 minute, start swapping over the 15, start swapping to the hourly. And then the longer you hold that, obviously, the better it's going to be, right? So yeah, just be mindful because you could be in a really good position here. So
yeah.
And if you can't get over this trend, you got to get out of the trade because it's going to sink down.
Yeah. I have like a 1 minute local. I follow like a trail.
Yeah.
Might gonna leave it extend it for one time, but I think I want to follow that as trigger point to exit if it goes wrong.
Like I think you're already up like 4% on this thing or something silly.
Yeah, 30 actually, 30%.
30%?
Yeah, my entry was 822.
40,000. Oh, I thought we were talking about 38,000 was your entry.
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa,
no,
you're in a really good
just
position.
Local.
Oh, I see. Okay.
From the backside touch of it.
Oh, I see.
If it can break above.
Yeah.
But we had another long at 39099 when we touched back the break-even point, which was the 5 minute origin too. XRO was showing us that level. So we get the long there and we scalped that long like 2 times. Now we are here for the third one.
Yep, makes total sense.
For now it's going like the past hour is going really good.
Yeah, makes total sense.
Completely following the long.
That's a really good trade because it takes a pretty decent trader to recognize that that's a good spot to try to go and break that trend up again. It's a really good trade. Even though it's short, it's a good spot to constantly take every day. Like those become your bread and butter spots where you're constantly entering those trades. They may not be 4%, but that's more of a swing trade. That doesn't happen every day. You get into those swing trades and they're great, but swing trades don't really happen every single day. So it's very rare. Like one in 10 trades are a swing trade, and then 1 in 100 is a position trade, right? So like to recognize the spot and it's only 60% or 70%, like that word only is a bit skewed because that's your bread and butter, right? Like those 9 out of 10 trades that are just these short scalps like this, like that's your bread and butter, right?
Yeah. So if I would just holding from 99, it would be like 2% now, like 250 at this point, and I took like 3 times 70, like 0.7 already, and I'm still.
You took 3.7 already?
3 times 0.7.
Oh, 3 times 0.7. Okay.
Yeah. And
3 times 0. Oh, that's great though.
5 profit. So it's kind of like secures 3 trade already.
Yeah.
Profit, and it's still in the long.
Absolutely. So you see right now. Sorry to interrupt and cut off, but you see right now it's trying to create its ladder point. So that will be something to watch for too here because you're watching the charts here and you've got a 1 minute underneath trend, which is your hold level. So like that's like almost setting itself up for failure, right? Like you can see how on your 1 minute candle, like literally the hold level for the 1 minute candle is under that level. So you've got to be very careful because this looks like it's trying to set up a move back down. Like this looks like a lot of people exiting their longs from this point. And it looks kind of like what trend rejection would look like if it continues to hold here. Like you've got a time bomb on this RA wise of maybe 4 more minutes.
Like 30 seconds to it.
Yeah, well, I would give it a few minutes. I mean, you have to decide there, like, are you taking profits at trend or are you going for the bigger move? Because that's, you're saying like 40,565. If that's your exit, I would rather exit now, pre-failure of the move, or hold for a higher target. Because I just don't see you getting over this trend and then all of a sudden you just move up a little bit more while holding trend. Like it's going to feel more of a swing trade at that point. Like you're going to be more of like looking for your next trend creation, not just like an origin target, because that origin is only local to the 4 hour, which is at 700. You'd almost be wanting to wait for 700, and then 700 could be an origin, but it can also spike up to the next trend at 866, close below 700, and then 700 becomes an origin for the future by testing something higher and closing. So I'd almost even go for like 810. You see what I mean? Like you have to kind of create that a little bit of a different type of outcome, because I don't know if that hourly origin here makes sense after closing this trend. I think the trend is controlling a much larger part of this range. Yeah. It's the trend is controlling a larger part of this range against that origin, which is interior to the trend, if that makes sense.
You need to just jump in and swallow it. Like you did.
I would, yeah, I'll let you manage your trade. I've given my 2 cents. I don't want to influence too much, and then I'm responsible for bad things. But you're in profits now, and congrats, good trade.
No, like worst case, I'm 40% profit I secured.
That's great, man.
I can't believe you gave away some of your best secrets today, man. Now that we know we can play Reading Rainbow on loop, we really feel like we could go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, BFE too, right?
Right.
So how are you guys getting ready for tournaments and stuff? How are you finding your team? How are you finding the environment?
We had a great team meeting this morning, man. Crystal stepped up and we defined some roles, and we got to practice those roles, and we're all excited to be on the same page and headed in the direction, man. So we're just ready to see what you throw at us and see if we can put together a way to handle it, man.
I'm excited to see what you guys accomplish in the first tournament. I think it's going to be really interesting. I think every team kind of brings something very unique. There's no 2 teams alike. Everybody has a different angle. So it's going to be exciting when the first event comes and, we're streaming and people are, spamming in the chat, team the originals or team TA Mafia. It's going to be interesting to see who votes for who, and kind of what happens is we're going to have some interesting votes and polls and different stuff like that. Some giveaways on stream for mentorship spots and some cool things. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see kind of who comes to the plate and what happens. Like, yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to see what you got up, man. You got any ideas of what event 1 looks like?
I do, but to be announced. TBA.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Big drop in the TBA. But it's cool. So you guys are just doing events and kind of getting ready and defining roles. So really just getting that structure. I talked to, well, actually, you know what? I won't get into that. I was going to say we had a coaches meeting yesterday, and I was going to start spilling some secrets from that, but let's not do that. We're going to save that. I'm going to let you guys manage this trade because it looks like you're in a good one. Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Sounds good, sir. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thanks, Cotton.
The originals. Sounds like they got their stuff together. Good trades today, making money. That's what's important in those teams, is that people are, using that platform as power to make money amongst themselves. And then obviously, like I do a ton of coaching with every team. I'm with teams almost every day. I'm just working with them and doing as much as I can to help them. So, hopefully they're still in this trade and managing it well. Crystal's good at explaining stuff. He is. He very much so. And he's the captain of the originals. He's the captain. So we can actually go back to their roster. You've got Crystal RS5 as a captain, Alien Pockets, B Block, Lasty, Dr. D's and Extro as pretty much of a pretty good squad. Like there are a lot of talented people in that trading group. Yeah, I think they're going to do pretty well. Am I married? Yes. Today I lost 2,500 because of TradingView. It's not the actual level on Binance. You sure you weren't using the right chart? The right charts? What TradingView chart do you lose? Do you use? Higher time frame event in play. Even higher time frame events in play, the 15. Uh-oh. Hourly not in play yet. 15 is. Looking a little scary for the people holding longs right now. I'm not going to lie. This is starting to develop a trend that could possibly hold this down. Although, hold long enough close to trend and you're starting to hard close over the time frame. So a little bit of a balancing act here right now. Teriyaki boys need to shift over a little bit. A little bit of a balancing act between, uh-oh, we're creating trends versus, hey, we're starting to hard close the higher time frames here. So the hourly candle, we're still a little bit away here. You still got 60 minutes. The hourly just opened, but I don't think there's any rush to say this thing is breaking its move yet. I think you've got a lot of time still in the trade to see if this thing is going to pull back. Definitely is trying to develop a little bit of a move down, but like I said, hold long enough in this thing. There's no reason to get out yet, right? Going to step away for 2 minutes, get a refill, be right back. Make the chart portion of the screen bigger. Nope, not gonna happen. There you go, I made it bigger. I collapsed the other part. I take trades while I'm streaming? I used to. The thing is, I trade through my bank, so it's not a screen I'm willing to share, my bank portal, right? That's not really smart. So I do take trades while I'm streaming, just far and few between. And then I don't share them anyways because I'm not willing to share my bank portal. But crypto trades sometimes I'll take on stream. Sometimes. You almost got liquidated yesterday? Can watch it, but it's hard to use it sometimes. Yeah, not really. I don't think so. I think it depends on the level you're at. I think for people who are trying to learn it, it's hard to use, but then you hit a certain point where it all just kind of makes sense. I will be streaming tomorrow, yes. I'll be streaming 5 days a week from here out, Monday to Friday. It's all the same, crypto and stocks, longs and shorts. It's all the same. Rinse, repeat, day in, day out. There's no difference there. There's no favorite markets. There's no preferred this. I like crypto because it's 24/7, but if it went away, I would just trade Forex on leverage. It's really trying to develop a move above its trend right now. We should go check the accuracy of this trend and make sure it's correct. Yeah, I did this today. It is. It's actually the 4-hour trend, not the one. Make sure this is. Yep. Just repinning it properly because it's a bigger time frame. We want to make sure we're using the right time frame here and not making a mistake. It's important to always kind of repin your candles like that if you've changed time frames. How can I be your student? Join the Discord, man. Join the community. You won't be my direct student one-on-one. I don't do that anymore, but yeah, I have mentorship and stuff like that, but this group mentorship, it's all on my Patreon, man. No, I wouldn't be taking that as an exit. I think that's a good first target, but now I wouldn't be taking that. There's no way. You're starting to close above trend here. You're going to be going much higher. I mean, this is a pretty easy trend to follow, right? Like, this is a very, very simple trend to follow. The only thing is you don't want to go above it and then hard close on the 15 since it is on the 15. Right? You don't want to get above it, linger up here and then fall as this trend is still in play. You can still pull back here. This is not like, oh my god, it's broken. You can still have a big pullback here. Don't get into this euphoria mode where you think it's just boosting out of its mind. This can easily pull back. Doesn't matter if the trend is moved over like that. This trend is still in play until you hard close on the 15. So don't fall in love too much with this, because this is exactly what happens. And you create a hold level and then this holds it down below the trend for the future. That's a really good exit, right? You can't fall in love with this too much yet. The only thing you can do is define your stop loss, likely somewhere below this trend here, and then watch your time frames. But you know, you're kind of in a, like if you're in a long here, this is kind of a dead zone. You are either taking profits here or you're just sitting and waiting to see if you lose trend. If you don't lose trend and you continue to hold this throughout the course of the day, like eventually you're going to break this 4-hour trend on the 4-hour time frame, and then it's just going to be a move up from there to its next range. So, but you know, to see this one candle, like I was saying before it happened, to see this and then just get excited like, oh yes, it's going to try to move up, but you know, realize that it can easily just constantly stay under this trend here. This trend is still in play, this purple line here. Let's change the color because that's misleading. Purple should not be. And that's something I'm going to do on my screen, is I'm going to put the colors of each candle time frame on my stream for tomorrow. I'm going to have like a legend, basically. I guess that's what you would call it, like a legend or whatever, on the screen so people know what time frames are at all times. Then just really looking through the move, right? Really looking through the move, trying to find out exactly what it's doing. So you've got a range defined there. You know, you're back into that queue of reverse to here. So, but this is already hit, right? Like that's a level we just took off. This 360 level is what we just took off. Like we don't need this anymore. You know, as you go deeper in your range, you can refine it a bit. This is like not something I would use there. Anything, I would just be looking to this backside and the side possible. Something like this right here, maybe. Even this, it's not important information right now. It's just not important information. It doesn't do anything. It can act as a target, sure, but like really your most important thing here is this 4-hour trend that you're trying to close. And just like it always happens, right? You get over a trend and then you end up falling below it. You need to start closing time frames above this trend. You've closed one, you've closed the 15. The hourly is still 45 minutes away. The hourly can technically close it. So if you start developing the range here, you're in good shape. But just don't. This can still fall. This doesn't. Don't think this move is broken. Because it's not. Because this can still come up, hit a level, go even above this level, like go slightly above it, come right back below this trend. And this trend right here is still active. So just, there's no pause to start. Like you would never ever be entering any positions here. I think where the originals, when we were just talking to the originals, I think entering this range here where they did it 800 here, I think entering that range makes sense, right? See, you can still go up and then you could fall straight back down. I think this range makes sense for a long. Everything else doesn't make sense. It's too risky at the moment. Hey, I wonder if we hit my level 700, right? That's what we were. Yep. We hit that level that we were talking about with the, like you would never exit at 5. Oh, so hopefully, the originals didn't take that 565 target, because we were talking about how it's not really gonna, you'd never be breaking over this trend to go here. You're going more for the higher range, and then you could even go a little bit over 800. Where did we, there was something there. Yeah, like, okay, there's the range here. You could go over this and then pull back. There it goes. Holy crap. This thing is like boosting. Right to trend, dude. This thing just boosted. Where's Reading Rainbow? Ghost Cont needs to get on this thing. Well, the 15 minutes snapped it. Jesus. Dude, this thing popped the hell off. Was that like 2 minutes? 2%? What? I thought it would only go to 700. Jesus. Right to trend. My goodness, man. Trend accuracy really pays off, man. Right to trend, dude. Look at this thing. Well, I hope people had their positions set, because you just got into the freaking short of shorts, man. Let's go, Bitcoin. You caught that level for the short perfectly. Good job, Inuk. That's Inuk. He's team leader of Team Enigma. So William Sky in chat, he's a team leader of Team Enigma. So that's Inuk chiming in with a big, huge snipe. Good job, dude. Youngest in the tournament is 18. Hell yeah, right to trend. Dude, let's go check on Inuk. There's probably a little mini celebration going on in there. I'm going to go in there and it's going to be a bunch of people like crying because they caught that move. Let's go check it out. Let's see what Enigma is up to.
Like,
hey guys.
Cotton's in here, by the way. Hey.
Oh. There's every time I enter a channel, it's always like there's chat going on. It's like, Cotton's in here, be quiet.
Everyone prayed. It was right between my 9 and 10 on risk assessment. I just put a little level in there. I was like, I don't think it's going all the way to the 10. I think it's going right here and right there.
Good job, dude. So you got that trade. So you're in the short right now.
That would be, yeah.
Sweet, man. Is it like a big, like, I'm gonna ask, is it 100x? Please say yes. It's not. Oh, you son of a bee. What is it? What kind of? Please don't tell me it's spot.
No.
Okay.
What is spot?
It's well, I can't trade.
Yeah, I know. I know. You're good, man. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it. Did anybody else in the team? Though. Anybody else in the team join Inuk on that one? Anybody else get in that guy?
No, I entered a bit lower and got stopped out pretty much instantly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this range. I didn't expect it to go this high.
This was the only range I was looking at. I thought, I don't know. I thought it was just looking, everything just looked bad or below.
Yeah, I mean, so this trade, I think there's an interesting balancing point for this trade between taking profits on a current long, like the only trades that would execute in my mind here are longs taking profits somewhere along the way. Like we've got a few levels marked on my chart. So like you pick your level as you're long, you take your profits, and then there's no like bleed out of anything, right? Because you're not actually entering like an active new position as a short. I think if you're entering a position as a short, I don't know, 41.051 would really do it. I think you'd want to be deeper in that range. Like if you were going to enter short, you'd have to kind of break down this range from the higher time frames. So you'd kind of have to go like this
41.
and then like this, and then just kind of break through this range and see exactly where the smartest spot is. Maximum it can go, and then where it can actually go. So you've got what could be protecting the ladder point. So this actually immediately, this already looks like amazing. 41.0270 as an active short. Is there anything else deeper in this range? So you got the 15 minute here. It's not really valid. The 15 there, that's hit. So you could.
I found a 1 right below the ladder point way up there, and
well, you could justify this. I'm just going to take a look at this. So you could justify this 15 minute as testing the hourly inside of the hourly, and then maybe go to the 15 here as a reverse. Because really, when you're looking at this, you want to protect the body of the highest time frame here. So like you want to ladder off that break level, so you're not creating the break. So you're starting to define that range. So you've got the 5 minute body there, it can still act as a reverse. I don't know if I'd be going much lower than that. Like I think the only way you could openly enter an active short here, like of course trend is the right spot, we've already seen that on screen, but outside of trend, 260 is really the only spot you could really kind of justify opening an active position. So yeah, it kind of, that's exactly what it would do, right? Like it's gonna try to ladder off the leg of the move. So you're just using like a combination level setup there to ladder off the leg of the move. I don't actually know if it hit the leg. If it did, I'd be surprised. It did. It actually went straight through the leg to trend, but at least it gives you a good spot where you can enter the trade reasonably. Like there's a good logic trail there to follow. Yeah, I can't beat this back here either because that's already broken.
One thing I noticed, it came up exactly to the 5 minute origin up there in the range.
Yeah, I have to say. Like
yeah, I think you're gonna.
1.
I think you're gonna get into a lot of stuff where you're finding like a lot of level confluence there, like a lot of different The 5-minute origin is what you said. So you're talking about this right here, right?
It's very local.
310, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think you're just kind of under that same umbrella there as well. Like if you just, oh my God, TradingView, what are you doing to me? I think you're all under that same umbrella of protecting the move, like protecting the leg of the move, and kind of you're getting into like deeper spots of the range. Like it's all kind of under the same idea anyways, because you just can't hit the leg of the move. And then even on the smaller time frame, so you have, you know, even the smaller time frame leg, which is the hourly, you really don't want to, you don't really want to be breaking your ranges too much here. So yeah,
well, there was that hourly break there was that, I think it hit the hourly, but I thought the 4 hour is a lot more relevant, so I just went below that instead.
Yeah, the 4, again, you're trying to protect that part of the leg, right? Like you're trying like that leg is right by an origin, so there's a couple things that are happening right up at that level there. Like you've got the leg of the move, which is going to create a potential future origin. Slightly over it is confirming an origin. So you've got the leg of the move, which breaks the interior. You've got the origin, which controls the breakout. So really anything under, you know, 41,393 is good. But then when you go really local on the chart, like you're not even close to that. You're right at trend. So it ends up hitting this 5-minute origin, but like anything kind of in that proximity, slightly above this trend and below it is just all representing the same thing. Anyways, it's not breaking the part of its move. So yeah, then you would just do your RA kind of all in there. And it all acts as the same thing because the levels are so close, it's not really going to matter. So
yeah, I mean, this thing isn't really developing any shields. It's been like quite a while.
Crazy how it just spiked right up.
Yeah. I thought these were gonna take like a day or all day to hit, but man, it just...
Yeah, I was talking to my team. Oh, I think there's maybe some pullback, and then it spiked right up to the next range I'd marked. That's good.
5.8% up from that interior backside down low.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Wild.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
Crazy moves, man. Yeah, it's... I don't know if I would have still been... It hasn't really developed any shields. It kind of goes against everything I would have learned in the R thing. Although it did hit the 4, it also hit the 4. So I guess this is a question: if it hit the 4, but it deep dives the 4, would I base the time bombs off the 4-hour time bomb?
Huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Like if it,
no, I got you saying. I'm just bugging you. So if it hit the 4-hour, would you base your time bombs off the 4 hours? They would already be set before the 4-hour gets hit, so you wouldn't be developing.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, but right now, no, because you wouldn't have any usable data. Like you wouldn't have that intel until after the moment. So there is no intel to use there unless you're marking it beforehand against the risk part of the move, right? Like.
Yeah. Oh, I guess what I'm saying is like if you like deep dive an 8 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10, what time bomb do you use there? Do you use the 8 out of 10?
No, you'd use your deepest time bomb it went after.
Okay, so it's just exactly what it went after. I don't know why that was messed up in my head.
Yep, it would just be the one that it went after. You wouldn't use any like no, you wouldn't use interior time bombs, and then it would have to develop the move off that because it's testing polarity already in that moment at 10, right? So you can't say we're testing polarity to break the move, yet we're still using a time bomb from a lower time frame. Like the polarity will break before that lower time bomb releases the trade. Like a lower time bomb on an 8 would be like somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour and 15. So meanwhile, you're hitting polarity at 10 and you have like 5 minutes left in the trade. And in those 5 minutes, it's breaking polarity, which invalidates the 8 out of 10 anyways. So you wouldn't be waiting for the full like hour to see 8 out of 10 if you can't develop shields locally against the interior, like against that 10 out of 10. Like you have to develop those, like that 5 minute, you have to develop something because it's already testing polarity, right?
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, your little song that you played and floated around really pumped this thing.
Hey man, like, you know what? I gotta do what I have to do. And people are asking me in the back end to do signals groups and stuff. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
Yeah, that's the best signals in the game right here.
Yeah, crazy. I honestly though, I don't really see where you would enter an active trade here. Like that's the thing. I can understand being in a long and waiting for targets up top to get hit. But it would be really tough to justify entering any short kind of in a region that's not right by trend, right by polarity here, because all you're doing is you're just taking the lower risk parts of the move first, which really wouldn't make sense, because if you think about it, okay, we hit an 8 out of 10 and it stops there. So let's just like mark a random. Let's use this 41051, for example.
Yeah.
Say this is an 8. Like, if you know it's an 8, why take a 1 minute knife catch on it when it needs anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and 15 to establish its trade? So you could just wait. Like, you could be sitting there for 35 minutes after it hits that level saying like, oh,
yeah,
there's still time to enter this trade because it still has to develop its move. So really, unless you're taking, like, knife catches only really exist on 10s, maybe 9s when 9s are extremely close. Like, if I had to risk categorize this right now, I would have said, well, I'd have to do a bit of work on this, but I guess the 4 hour here would be something you could create in the future, which would make it a 10 out of 10, but then it would have subgroups, so that actually wouldn't make it a 10 out of 10. So then you would have like 310 and 260 maybe as your 9 and 10, but at that point, either they're so close to each other in level, it wouldn't really matter which one you took. You just go for the greedier level, gives you a little bit more protection against shields. So
yeah,
I don't really know if you would, I don't really know if you'd be entering an active short anywhere that's not at those levels. So they're almost nothing to manage, right? So targets from longs, sure, you take whatever target you see, and if you caught that target spike up, that's crazy, right? Like, that's awesome. But as an active short, like as a new short, I don't know if there's any position below this that really makes sense, because you're running into the same scenario you did with the trend that we talked about earlier. You're breaking a trend, so you're either taking the trend or something much higher, but the trend definitely has like a lot more in the range. So I don't know why you would also take this blue trend as an exit target, maybe as a long exit because you want to lock up certain amounts of profits, but not as an active short. You know what I mean? Like, the active short should really be defined as the greediest part of the range to protect against these types of knife catches.
Yeah.
Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think I might have miscategorized the risk then. I didn't have that perfect level, the 41,319. I kind of floated a level below, a little bit below the 10 out of 10, right below the ladder point. I kind of just floated a level there and said that's where I would have entered.
So the way you would see that is understand where the trend starts, and then you'll understand what can kind of define that range a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you could technically, you could hit your 4 hour break level, create an origin for the future. And if you look at my screen, you're still within the confines of this trend to simply just adapt this trend. So technically, like, let's just control Z this back. So technically you could go all the way up to that 4 hour level and your trend is still in play. So if trend is defining the range, you could go all the way up to that 4 hour level. What price is that? 41.4, 41.396. They're both still trends. So, you know, the trend isn't broken even if it goes that high. So technically you could still be all the way up there. And it's like, yeah, of course. So your 10 out of 10 is going to be intact while your trend is still alive. Your trend isn't, it's still alive if you hit that 4 hour origin. So that has to be closer to your 10 out of 10 range just due to the nature of this trend. And that's the trend controlling the interior component of the move that's breaking anyways, right? The moment that you get trend flatlined at 0 degrees, that trend no longer has control of that interior range. So, you know, that trend right now is just like the more outlying trend that's on my chart, that blue line. You know, there's a certain dexterity that it controls that can keep this trend in play, and it's falling underneath it right now. Meanwhile, it's like, oh, you know, so just kind of more advanced trend work in the moment. But yeah, you could definitely get, you know, your higher 10 out of 10 RA could even be above this blue line, like deep dive the 4 hour. You could even deep dive this 4 hour.
Like one angle trend.
You can, it's still a trend, right? Like that's why it works. So the 10 out of 10 has to be more heavily weighted towards the top of the move because the trend can still exist, and that's what's fueling the move to break it, right? So
yeah, I never even thought about you know, risk assessment in the sense like you go past the break level or whatever just to make like a lower angled trend. I didn't think about having that as something that I could assess, like the creation of trend.
Yep. I mean, there's more to it than that, but short answer is yes.
That's pretty cool.
Hey guys, thought I'd stop in, say hey, what's up? Enjoy the trades. Cheers.
See you around.
you.
Oh, actually, you know what? One question I'm
Appreciate
going
it.
to ask
Thank
is,
you.
how are you guys getting prepared for events? What are you guys doing for your team to prepare for events? And are you excited for the first events to start?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're you know, we're getting pretty organized here, and we're splitting into like subgroups, going on charts, charting together, coming back, comparing back and forth, tons of practice and everything. So super excited for the first events that are gonna go on.
Any team secrets with your kind of setup that you're doing? Anything you want to, or leave it for the tournament maybe?
Secrets.
Anything that's going to separate you from the other teams?
We're trying to have teams of 3 as we gain more experience. Go 3 teams of 2.
Okay, yeah.
Get us to a point where all 6 of us trade simultaneously, different trades.
Kind of neat. So 3 different trading teams all at once. I think that's going to have some advantages in some of the different kind of events for sure. I could see where that would be something good. Yeah.
Right now we're on an A and B team where 3 help. We each do the PACA and RA, but as we gain more experience and get better at each section, we'll go into 3 and then eventually 6 separate directions. That way in a tournament we'd be 6 timesing our efforts, you know.
Very cool. So one of the tournaments we're going to have is a race. So there's going to be a race that I set up. So I think that kind of setup will be really good when you're thinking about like a race to profits, because you guys are going to be in different groups being able to see different things. So yeah, I think that'll be good for races for sure.
Yeah. As for other team secrets, I don't know if we have, maybe we need to generate some secrets so we got some. But yeah, man.
We were talking about some events once we get our 6th person in.
Community events, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Enjoy the trading day, guys, and we'll see you on the next time I jump in here.
Appreciate your tips.
Cheers.
Thank you.
$2 hours not used. That's ridiculous that it went after this part of the move. That's crazy. Oh, this is exciting. Team Progress has their first announcement. They have their first event. So the first team event is going to be happening. They just posted an announcement about it. They got a video they posted up. I don't do signals, HB. No, I don't do signals, man. If I was gonna do signals, I would just trade for myself. I wonder how the originals handled that trade. I'm gonna jump in there. You know what? I want to see what happened with their trade. Hey guys, so what happened with your trade? Will you guys know what you caught that top? But did you get some good sauce on it, Extro?
Not me. Lusty took a nice trade there. I was waiting for 41400 to be hit, but unfortunately this 5 minute was hit here. The origin at 41310.
Lasty took 120% off that trade. but he's been on there for like 10 or 11 hours, so he called it a day. He's on the European squad.
Oh yeah, okay. Where did he get out? Because I know he was trying to get out that 565 level. Did he take his exit there? Did he go a little higher? Like how did he?
No, it came back down, and we set up a 1 minute trend, and he got out at the hard close of that 1 minute trend.
Okay, but anyways, he took a total of 120%.
Yeah, because he was on 50x, so I think.
Yeah. So he took a good chunk of that then.
Yes, sir.
Like he took all the way up almost the show. So he got out at like 800, 40,750, 800, something like that.
He said 770 something.
7 something. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying to him. Like, don't go too short on the 565. But man, that thing snapped right the hell up.
Thank you. As soon as you left, it skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know not to buy the 1 hour origin. You saved us.
Good.
Well, those of us that weren't at work, B Block and I both got caught with that.
Oh, because you were at work and you had a trade up. Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
And then, so did anybody take that short up top? And was anybody lucky enough to catch something there?
I was not filled, unfortunately. My entry
right, because
was.
you were at.
Yeah,
you were right up there, right at the origin. Yeah, I don't like. I think that's reasonable too. Like, I think taking that trade is reasonable too. The fact that stops right at trend. Yeah, okay, fine, sure. I think if you're weighing your short decision there as an active short, entering a short, perfectly okay to miss it at 400. Going down the RA chain, you're kind of getting to those spots where it's like 7-8 for RA, and then taking a knife catch at 7-8 is not going to be ideal. So perfectly okay to miss it at 400. The other two levels, I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, what is there to say about it?
Yeah, I'm okay, no problem.
Yep.
We had
You can't lose money if you're not in the trade.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, I'm jumping out. Just wanted to see how you guys managed that trade.
Yeah.
Good luck on the next one.
Appreciate it.
So Mafia's on right now. Progress is on. Yeah, let's get back to that Progress announcement. So Team Progress, they just posted their first team announcement. So I'm going to be watching this video after stream, and it looks like they've got their first community event coming up. So anybody who's in the Discord server, go to their public channel on Team Progress and see what that event is all about, because they've got some stuff that we were talking about today that they're doing, which is going to be really cool. Thanks for sharing all the fantastic information. Has already helped you out a lot. Yeah, absolutely. This is going to get to be a lot of fun once we have tournaments rolling. Like, it's already fun for sure. Like, that's not, downplay that. It's already a lot of fun. But when we have tournaments going and all 6 people are connected and we can watch how all teams handle these, that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have it so that all the teams are connected and we're kind of moving back and forth simultaneously between screens. That's going to be a whole new type of fun. That's going to be awesome. I will be back momentarily. Gonna get another water. I'm empty. Bitcoin closing under trend. Yeah, it's trying to. Yeah. You always use XYZ USDT? Depends if you're trading leverage or not. Yeah, if you're using leverage, use the perp chart. If you're not using leverage, don't use the perp chart. The levels will be the same, just the price is going to be different, right? So just make sure that if you're trading perp, that you're using a perp chart. But like the charts are going to be the same. Perp and USDT, just the price where the levels exist will be different. Like for example, if you have this as a level, right? Get rid of this. Got two trends there. I guess it's probably the exact same trend. If you're on a perp chart and your price is 476, that's going to be a different price than BTC USDT, for example. 476, same time frame, that price is not going to be 476. It's 768, right? So if you're trading spot, that's the spot you're going to want to take. That's the position you're going to want to take, right? So you just have to make sure if you're trading perp, you're on the perp chart. If you're trading, it's not going to be the same price. It's going to be the same level across both charts. So don't be trading it based on, oh, on perp it's this price, but then I trade spot, for example. But you don't need to have both charts because they're the same chart. Like it's literally going to be the same chart. Purple's a weekly. This is not a weekly trend though. I'm just using the wrong color. I believe it's an hourly. If I remember correctly, it's an interior hourly range. Yeah. I don't think it's the 4 hour either. It's the hourly. I just left it as purple. But I remember it being the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame right there. What did you miss? Everything? You're my idol. Thanks, man. Trying to find that trend hourly. I just realized I'm blocking notifications. I guess we gotta fix that for the next stream, huh? Oh, that's fine. We'll fix it for the next stream. So let's talk about tournaments and what's happening with that and events. So there is going to be events coming soon and tournaments where the teams are going to be competing in a gauntlet style event where obviously it'll be the best of the best make it to the end, and there will be getting teams that will be getting knocked out for each tournament. We're going to have regular tournaments. I'm going to try to organize them, so we have 2 to 3 tournaments rolling always at the same time. Hopefully 2 events or 2 tournaments a week, maybe 1 event and 1 larger tournament. There's going to be scoreboards for the different teams with a larger prize. They don't even know this yet because I haven't talked to them about this yet either. There's going to be scoreboards with larger standings so that they can have prizes to compete for long-term short term, you know, you win a tournament and it gives you X amount of dollars. You win this next tournament, it gives you that plus points. So there's going to be like a leaderboard. There's going to be scoreboard, everything you'd expect for a season of trading. And then in the future, there's going to be more team spots open. So as soon as I get this platform stabilized a bit and up and running, then there's going to be more team spots opening. So if you want to join one of the teams, I think everybody has seen how successful teams have been, which has been crazy. They've been killing it and, you know, slowly changing. Well, I wouldn't say slowly. I would say quickly changing their lives. You know, yeah, I'll leave it at that, because to each team their own success story, and I don't want to tell it for them. But there are going to be new teams opening, team spots. Everything like that is all on the Discord. So you have to join the Patreon if you want to be a part of that. And it's going to be cool, because we're going to be having these events and they're going to be different. There's going to be races, like profit races, first to X amount of profits. People will be all connecting, so we'll get to see their trades. We'll get to watch them trade live all at the same time. So I've been working on a back-end system to allow that, where everybody can participate and we can watch 6 screens at once and we can swap back and forth and do some pretty cool, fun, interactive stuff. So that's really, really exciting. It's going to be really exciting to see how the teams trade in the moment, and then who gets knocked out, who gets kind of voted through. We're going to have some voting stuff. It's going to be patron only, live in the moment voting. We're going to be having different exchanges we're using. Obviously, we're going to have some different sponsors from different exchanges, and you know, there's some cool and interesting products that I think people don't even realize exist out there. And this is not the like sponsorship talk. There's, you know, I get a lot that comes across my plate, and there's some pretty interesting stuff out there that exists actually for the different types of ways to trade. Like there's kind of like these sites where you can trade based on the direction it's going, right? That has a specific name in trading. There's just, I think there's some pretty cool and fun stuff that the teams are going to get introduced to. So yeah, this platform of teams is fairly new. It just started last week. Teams are still setting up. I'm still setting up. So, you know, for now with teams, we are just kind of eavesdropping in on their conversations, seeing what they're up to, and then just, you know, I am on the back end coaching them and helping them, you know, get themselves organized, put in the best position to make money, and, you know, first and foremost, make themselves profitable as a group of traders together. And then events after that. So that'll be a lot of fun. That's going to be coming in the coming weeks. I'm going to say that, just in the coming weeks. Let's go look at some other stuff here. Go look at Forex. I want to keep up on some different charts throughout the day here. I do trade some Forex stuff, so I do want to keep up with Forex. I am watching CAD USD specifically. What's your take on traders who don't have their own capital? I prefer to trade my own capital. I wouldn't trade with somebody else's capital, but that's me. Yeah, if you want to do it, do it. What do you think CAD is doing? I do think CAD is still going through its pullback. I don't think it's quite done yet. I think CAD is still going to go through its pullback. Just joined Patreon. Welcome, Sid. I do think CAD isn't done at the dump. So I do think I'm going to wait to pull the trigger on CAD. Now, this Euro USD chart has been here for a long time, and likely Euro USD has not done its move either, because this is a pretty nutty trend it's breaking here. So likely the Euro USD is not done. It has hit its move, broken over it, back tested, holding its move, starting to break above its range. Yeah, USD Euro is not done moving. Euro GBP trying to stabilize, might be losing its trend as well. So USD Euro breaking trend, Euro GBP losing trend. What do I think about Shiba? Nothing. What do you mean? What do I think about it? Velocity is still aggressive. What the hell are you on about, dude? What do you mean velocity? Like the speed that it travels at? It has low velocity, low speed. We gotta get this man into the cotton trading rehab center. This coyote trader needs the cotton rehab. He needs the TA rehab. Send him to my channel, boys and girls. Send him through. Sign him up. Commit this man as fast as you can. If you know Coyote and IRL, you commit him ASAP. Yeah, you commit this man fast. Get him on the program. A long accumulation followed by quick selling. Strike this from the record. Actually, put this in the record. When you guys commit him, you write notes on the clipboard so the community nurses know what he was talking about. You write this on the clipboard so that when you're sending him and committing him, you have these notes. Because we need to snap this man real fast. He's down a deep hole. He's gone bad. He's down bad. He's Amaranth style down bad. XQC Amaranth, all the down batters out there. We need help. AUD falling below trend still. We can delete. This is an old trend. This was like ancient. Yeah, I mean, we're still within this trend that's been here since 2012, right? Like Australian dollar. I think there's a really good opportunity on the Australian dollar. Let's get into this in a minute. Let me catch up on chat. Maybe I need to do a 3-minute chart timer on this. I think we're going to activate the 3-minute timer right now. And we're going to do a bit of a mock-up on Australian dollar. Hi, Cotton. I've been doing your courses. We're going to wait. We're going to put the timer up, but we're going to do it in a moment here. We're going to add a 3-minute, and we're going to try to chart this thing in 3 minutes. Okay. Hey, Cotton. I've been doing your free courses. Fantastic. I had a winning day today based on your tech. I trade stocks, but want to start trading crypto too. What platform is best for day trading crypto? Binance leads the market, of course. And then I personally like to use my bank, but teach their own. Times I stay away from the markets? No. If it's unfavorable, that just means it's time to short. Like the stock market, sometimes I'll go through a bit of a lull because I'm just not really willing to take a position in either direction, but that's just stocks. But not really. What do you think about concepts like liquidity? I think you know what I think about that already. I think we need people who think like that in order to feed the markets free money. What has Twitch become? I don't know, dude. Twitch is under fire right now. Twitch is under a lot of heat for the stuff that went on at Twitch Rivals. Twitch Rivals, there's some big drama that happened there. Now Twitch is once again in the media under some pretty big heat. So yeah, who knows? Twitch is doing Twitch, you know. Yeah, we need to get the paddy wagon and load up a bunch of people from chat. We got Gordon Gecko talking about fib and polarized levels at fib. We got Coyote needs to go in there. We get like clear the bus. Hose that sucker down. We had a really bad incident last week. People were throwing up. They got trading shock. Pressure wash it. Hose that sucker down. Unbolt the seats. We need to start throwing people in the bus and getting them the hell to the right place to be, because this is getting bad. We have a bad news bears. We're gonna or we need to empty our pots of gold so that we can line it with their money. One of the two. I'll let all the community decide on that one. You either line your pockets with their money, or we put them in the bus, get them there, because we got some emergency calls here going out in chat. We got some SOS signals. Their world's dark and they're flashing an SOS light. We either go to the aid, we either Batman them, and we go to the bat signal call, the TA call. We either get the TA signal going and we band together and save them, or we let Gotham have them. You guys decide. I got the bus. You guys drive it. Run up some teriyaki boys while you're at it. Let's start the timer. 3 minutes. Australian dollar. Let's go. What do we got, Australian dollar? First levels hit. Good. What are we doing here? Let's attach this to the right one. Okay. Where are we at? Bottom side of the chart here. Origin. Bang. Done. Cannot break below this level. This is our emergency take. We already hit our 12 month perfectly, right? 12 month is here. Let's color code these. This guy goes bat signal black. What is this? A monthly, right? We go monthly. Emergency, what are we using? Monthly color. Orange sounds good. Yep. Okay. No, that has to be this. Okay. Deeper in its range. What are you doing, Australian dollar? How much time do we have? 2 minutes. Okay. We're good there. Come on, brain, think. Monthly backside, that's fine. This is still hit. Front side is hit. We've got this right here, monthly as well. I'm assuming that was hit. Yes, monthly range inside of the 12 month. Perfect. Okay. I don't think we ever go down here. Next, we go backside. If this is hit, that means next we go backside. Shit, we are running out of time fast. Okay, next we're here. Right. It's hit. That's done. We're into the next range. Okay. Broken. Hit. Hit. So we are in this range. Good. Is there any reverses we can hit? Not really. Yes, there is. So here. Can't use that. It's already hit. So we're building off this range. What do we got? 58 seconds. We can delete this. Actually lies. We can delete this because we don't need that. Shit, we might have to put on the 5-minute timer. We might have to extend this one 5 minutes. We got 3 minutes. 30 seconds. Okay, I'm spending too much time. I'm spending too much time looking at the timer. There must be a faster way. Okay. My chart, dude. Time's up. I don't know. I don't think I did that good on that 3-minute challenge. Shit. I don't think I did very good. Do we activate the 5? Yes or no in the chat. Do we activate the 5? I think there's a good opportunity on the AUD. I'll let chat decide if we activate the 5 or not. I will not activate the 10-minute timer on this. Bitcoin up in the top right corner there, still working good. I think that should be the size of the screen that we go for Bitcoin from now on. People are saying we need to be bigger. I'm on the opposite side. That's perfect resolution, screen crop size for mobile. I think that's our main Bitcoin chart. I think we do our charting on Bitcoin 100% in that top right corner there. So that face on your screen, what you're seeing is a vampire. Just so you know, those are teeth. Those 2 dots are the nose, and those are teeth. So we either survive to the next round, go to the 5-minute, or the chart vampire takes it away from us. Getting a lot of yeses in the chat. I got 1 no. You're gone. Chart vampired. We activate the 5. Let's go. Okay. How deep in this range are we going? That's what we have to decide. Okay, we got to use this time smartly. So we really want to be here. But can we even go to that range? That becomes a question. Can we even go to that range? Origin right here breaks a move, goes deeper into that range right there. Possible. Monthly's already been hit, so we're inside the monthly right now. We're inside this monthly. We need to know that. That's the first thing we need to know, is that we're in the monthly range. Okay, we're in the monthly. Hit the trend. Monthly collapses. Weekly backside. Weekly front. I don't think you start going deeper in this range. I think you go to the greedier point of the backside range. I kind of like 656. I kind of like 656 here. I'm not gonna lie. It's in the monthly. It's in the weekly. It's part of the backside range. I kind of like it. I think that's where you're at. I don't even think we need the full 5. I think we just found the holy water. Chart holy water. Here we go. Calling it here. Timestamp it. This is going to be official. 0422. 0422. Timestamped it. 327 left. Got it. Not today, chart vamps. Did it. Under 5 minutes. Timestamped calling it. Way too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. At least make sidebar smaller. Make the Bitcoin chart smaller. I agree. We should make it even smaller. Time to take a loan and go all in. I think there's a really good opportunity coming on the Australian dollar. KRW, the Korean won is really trying to pump out of its mind too, isn't it? Right at trend right now. These are all like legacy trends that have been put in place, right? These are all legacy trends that everything is fighting right now. Look at that. Look at that accuracy from the trend back here. As long as you know how to do your trends properly, you know, trend accuracy always will be there. It's always a great guide to trades. Not always a good entry spot, but always a great guide to trades, right? Trend entry. Do it properly in your oh no. We got hot girls in here. Oh no. Hot girls and boys have entered the chat. Oh no. I hate it when that happens. When you're charting away, you're trying to do technical analysis, and hot girls flood you. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Imagine charting and all these 6 hot girls come in. And boys. Dude, I hate it when that happens, man. I freaking hate that, dude. I know everybody does too. Just imagine. Makes me sick, dude. Absolutely makes me want to just really rethink my choices. 5 minute being hit. Unbelievable. Swap back to the candy list. Big wick hunting. No kidding, man. Sing it, Francisco. Ampadu yesterday, still getting them out of the house. Should I send the bus your way? Load them up? Happens very often. Yeah, I don't know. You know, you just gotta deal with these problems as they come in life. Thanks for the knowledge. You took a great trade on JBP. Dude, I can't say it. JBP. That's group challenge. JBP. I'm saying J. I haven't even said it right. What? JPY. Holy wow, that's a tough one. Yeah, good on you, man. Hopefully that wasn't the long you just took. Body of the wick could be either. Levels tested. I don't know what the hell that is, crypto trader. I'm just gonna say no. Classic cotton music, yeah. Classic cotton is a good cotton. Ghost cotton's good. Classic's good. All the different forms of cottons are good. We'll go back to Forex a little bit here. Yeah, USD CAD just hitting its levels. Yeah, nothing else. Commodities. Do we want to look at commodities today? Not really, right? Maybe silver. Although I haven't done a chart mock-up for silver. We're not going to do... Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, I do have a chart mock-up for silver. Oh, right. I actually did this last week. I remember doing this now. Oil... GC1. Let's go gold. I've been gold lately. I think gold is an interesting, fun chart to look at. Easier to watch on streams and I miss them at work. I think YouTube has a lot of benefits to streaming. I'm actually enjoying YouTube a lot. Twitch obviously has a lot more features for streamers, but yeah, I really think YouTube is a pretty fun platform. I like it for streaming. I'm not opposed to it. So far, so good. But you know, we'll see how things go as time goes on. Gen sleep schedule? No, I don't know. Only you can fix that, man. I can't. Like, give you some secret recipe with like walnuts and acorns. I don't know. Like, what do you want? Like, I can't. I don't know. How do people fix their sleep schedules? Exhaust your mind, exhaust your body. You'll fall asleep at the time you want, right? You won't be able to stay up. It depends what a degen sleep cycle looks like, I guess, for you. What's a good percentage take on Forex? Depends. Like Forex, you can do 2000x leverage. So like, I guess it depends on what your expectations are and what leverage you trade. Yeah, that's interesting, right? Like Forex, you can do like 2000 leverage. You can do 500. You can do like 1200, 1000. Like you can do major leverage. Major leverage by doing Forex. Like Forex has crazy leverage. It's not like Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin has some crazy leverage platforms too, but you know, it's more normal in Forex because of the ranges are so tiny percentage wise. Not quite hitting the break of its move, I don't think, right? It looks like it just went underneath it. 4-hour hold. Not in love with this 4-hour hold, to be honest. I can say I wouldn't have taken a trade there. This I would have. As a reverse daily, that makes sense. So you've got something that makes sense here, but not that 4 hour. The reverse daily is fine though. It protects the break of the move, so that's fine. I already answered that, Hydro. Like tips to fix your sleep schedule. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. I think it depends on what really stops you from sleeping. Like for some people, it is the screen thing, like screens too late at night. For other people, it's coffee. Like coffee stays in your body for 12 hours. So if you have a cup of coffee, actually, I think it's 9 hours or 8 hours. So like, for example, if you have a cup of coffee it's 10 hours. It's 10 hours. You have a cup of coffee at 2 in the afternoon, like you're still gonna have caffeine in your body up until midnight. So, I mean, it depends what time you go to bed. Is your coffee schedule cracked? Some people, coffee doesn't affect them. Like I can drink coffee at 8 p.m. at night and still go to sleep. Are you physically and mentally exhausting yourself every day? Because that can help push you into a better sleep cycle, physically and mentally exhausting yourself each day. That can really be what snaps people into it. Boredom can really mess with sleep schedules. So if you find your like high levels of boredom throughout the day, that can really mess with sleep schedules as well. Stays in it for 12, yeah. I knew it's like 12 or 10 or something like that. I don't remember. I remember learning about it a long time ago. It's like 10 or 12 hours or 8. It's 10 hours plus or minus 2. I don't remember. I don't think it's 8 hours. It's at least 10. I like to get 7 to 8 hours. 7 is kind of perfect for me. 8 is great, but nothing more than 8 hours. I don't sleep for more than 8. I think that's a waste. I think sleeping for more than 8 hours, and I'm just like wasting my life. I like being busy and I like being highly active during the day. So I have tons of stuff I do all day long, right? So yeah, I like being highly active. So it doesn't do anything for me to be sleeping more than 8 hours, and 8 is like a luxury. I think eating after 8 p.m. at night is bad. It depends, man. Like you can't, like there is no like quick fix for sleeping schedules. There's tips you can give people, and you have to kind of analyze the person's life to see what's wrong with them to fix a sleeping schedule like that. Because like everybody's going to be unique in what they're experiencing sleep-wise, right? Like that's going to be kind of a unique proposition. Iron I haven't touched in so long. I'm not even... Oh, hey, Corn Futures hitting our level. This is old news. This is over a year old now, this level. So was this one. It hit it perfectly, and so was this one. This one didn't hold so well. I think during the daytime, I remember watching Corn, and it hit it, was pulling back and mucking around in here. And then it went up to the next level because we had 3 levels marked from 12 months ago. Just shorted gold. Commodities are going crazy right now. Actually, you want to hear a funny story? Anybody who's been here from the Twitch days, actually, last year, I told everybody that commodities were all going to explode this year just because of the way the trends were set up. And now look at like what's happening with our global economies and stuff. We talked about this last year, that commodities would completely pop the hell off this year. So that was kind of a cool call out. Like, yeah, I mean, if you don't take the trades, it doesn't matter. You can say these things all day long. So it's not really that big of a deal, but it was fun to say that last year. Like, oh yeah, commodities, my prediction for commodities next year is they're going to pop the hell off. It was just kind of set up on the charts that way. Cool to see it happening. That's all. Day's good, man. Thanks for asking. Join the Discord, Savage Clown. Community will help you with that. So, Sugar breaking its move. Sugar trying to set up a nice move up. Interesting. Soybeans. So, if we want to talk about accuracy, How close did we get here? Remember, these are all date stamped from last year. Within $1, just a little bit over $1. These are all date stamped from last year. Well, I guess we'll see if it pulls back or if that actually becomes the move, right? Oh, I said that I don't even want to look at this stupid chart. I don't even want to look at oil. Just the chart is just too like broken. Not that I think the chart is like, oh, it's so broken I can't chart it. I just don't like to. I just don't want to. Personal, like I just don't want to. Rather do like RB1. The good old RBob. I joined the Discord. It's the best. Yeah, Discord is crazy good. Best day trading Discord in the world. Heating oil, breaking its move as well. But I believe this one happened before. Like, yeah, we charted this and this was happening before. So that's not a level I hit. That's just information from the past. It was probably like a monthly hold level or something. Yeah, it's just a monthly hold level. No secret sauce there. Oh, there's always secret sauce, but you know, like it's kind of like what flavor, you know? Silver, those are new levels. You can't join the Discord? Are you banned on it or something? It's too bad ONTX wasn't able to hold its level. Start taking off these APT. Oh yeah, there's no coming back from bans. You get banned on the Discord, that's permanent. I run a pretty tight ship on my Discord. I don't put up with anything on Discord. If you've done something that's gotten you banned on Discord, then you're gonzos unless you do some kind of like amazing financial contribution as a form of an apology. But that's not like good luck. I mean, I don't know what else you could do. Like, I've never done that before. I've never accepted an unban on Discord, but if you wanted to get my attention with something, that would be the way to do it. But yeah, once people get banned on Discord, there's no going back. I don't care about the money. If I lose the subscriptions, then so be it. Yeah, we talked about it last week. Yep. Rules are posted in the Discord. When you get there, you'll see them. India stock market's AD2 for sure. Yeah, I've done India, like I've done Indian stock markets. There's like a really big one, a really big bank. If you know the name of that big bank that's traded in the Indian stock markets, type it. But I know because I've done it with like a lot of my mentees. I just always forget the names because tickers are tickers and they just in and out of your brain. If they're not on my chart, then I just plainly forget about them. But there's like a big bank one I'm sure if I think about it for a few minutes, I could figure it out. I think it starts with an R. I think. Name some of like the big bank stocks. And it's been going down for a bit. Maybe it's been going up now, but it was last year, and I did not believe that people were as accurate as they were saying. Yeah, like I protect my community and Discord at all costs. That is the first and foremost most important thing to me. Oh, it actually did hit its level here on Zone Media. HDFC. That doesn't sound familiar, but if I have levels on it, then I have levels on it. HDFC. But I believe it would be HDFC. Bank or futures. Yeah, you see? I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, for sure it does, dude. Look. So this is like a long time ago. I worked with these charts. Break trend, create new trend. Trend breaks, create new trend. Trend breaks, hit its level. Like here's your backside right here. What do you mean it doesn't respect, dude? What are you talking about? Someone break out the Van Hammer. We're putting Adiraj, we're putting you on the block, man. You're getting chopped today. You're getting absolutely chopped. There's other Indian stock charts I've been doing for a long time, like years. I just, again, like I wouldn't even remember the name of the Tesla stock. I'd be like, oh yeah, that tech company with the Starlink guy. Unless it was like blatantly in my face every day. I think I've done Nifty 50 as well. Yeah, Bank Nifty. Yes. I've done that one. Bank Nifty. Yes, I do have charts on that because I know that name. That's very familiar. What are you talking about, man? Right here. And this is just like so super random, right? What's the Bank Nifty? Nifty 50? No, but there's a different name for it. Is it this one that I look at? One of these I have charts on. I know for sure. God, which one is it? Because it's always at the request of somebody. There's another one. I have a chart on this somewhere. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. God, what the hell is it? And it's been moving down for a while. Oh, what is it, dude? I'm sure it's Nifty, dude. I'm sure one of them is Nifty. I want to say it's this one for sure. Maybe I deleted my chart on it, but I don't think so. I don't see why I would have. Bank Nifty? Like this? Maybe it's the futures chart? Maybe it's not. I know I've done this. I have a chart on this somewhere. But then there's also another one. I swear it starts with an R. Swifty 100. Swift 100 or Swifty 100. I swear to God, it's this one. I'm sure it's one of these. Sensex? No, I don't think so. I can check, but I don't think so. No. I remember it's a bank. That's all I remember. AppSwarm looks pretty decent. AppSwarm looks like it's going to be pretty decent here. It can hold its move. Let's see what hasn't been able to hold its move today. So ONTX is one of them. ONTX is definitely one that hasn't been able to hold its move. But we're going to quickly run through this, and then I'm going to go to my more interior list. That's about to take a move down. Oh wait, VAR1. What's going on, VAR1? Okay, no, good. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this, right? We expect everything to fall. Like, we need... San is holding its move. That's interesting. I'm really shocked to see San holding its move. If San holds its move, this thing's gonna pop. Proto Labs. RBL. It might be RBL. I have that on my list. Quickly just running through these, seeing if there's anything really interesting. ALF is still dumping. We can get rid of these three. That score, that's not score media. I can't remember what SCR. It with GT. I don't remember. I told everybody, dude, Peloton is gonna, like, it's gonna pop off, dude. Look, it's holding its move during the big dump. I've been telling people Peloton is going to be the juice. It's gonna be the next GME. Like, Peloton is gonna be it. You're like, don't sleep on Peloton. Like, I will be avidly looking to get into Peloton. Peloton is gonna pop the hell off if it can hold its move. It's holding its move during this dump and it's stabilizing. Like, let's see Peloton go a little lower, but like, I've been saying it, man. Like, the reign of Peloton, it's gonna be the next GME, dude. Like, the reign of Peloton is coming. I don't know if it'll be the next GME, not quite, but I'm just saying it's gonna be all the hype in the news and blah blah blah, right? But it's coming, dude. Peloton, like, this is already tested, that's tested, this is tested. You've got this here, like, coming up in the future. I'm very, very, like, eyes peeled. Like, Peloton, dude, I'm telling, like, it could be real. Like, Peloton could be really good. MGI, I thought this broke over its trend. No, it hasn't. MGI hasn't broken its trend yet. Interesting. MGI's really just kissing the heck out of this trend. I'm assuming that this is actually supposed to be here, because I don't know why I would have adapted it to there. I'm assuming I just a mistake on my end, but maybe I need to redo that trend. If Peloton holds its move, that's crazy. Intel too. Intel's a great long right now. By the way, Intel's like sick. Intel will recover like crazy. Intel's a sick long. Right back to trend. Right back up top to trend, like $60 or something. Right back up. Like here to here. Like right back up. Another nice little 40% around that. Easy money. Tight stop. Nothing to lose. Easy monies. Wait, what was that? Alex. Let's start getting some of these old charts off. Tesla, yeah, Tesla's fine, whatever. RDKA. Coin's still dumping, thank God. This is what a stupid project this was. Coinbase coin. Please. AMC, I'm looking for entry on AMC. I think I might take an entry on AMC. Not today, of course, but it's definitely in my list. Arpo, bye. I think Roku could be interesting. I think Roku could hit a pretty good level. I don't have my Roku target showing. That's fine. I had it up last night. I think I've just hit the layer. People don't use 30-minute charts. That's why they're not used. You don't need to know why. All you need to know is don't use them. Yeah, I mean, once that Discord tier sells out, it's just going to be more expensive to get in. It's just the price is going to go up. Let's check RBL. I'm pretty sure this is not what we're talking about. Not Roblox. I feel like this chart looks pretty close to what I was looking at. God, it's just so long ago that I just don't remember. Let's try SBI. This chart looks close to what it looked like though. Okay, let's move on. I don't remember. I'm sure it'll come up one of these times. Yeah, you can build with spot trading. Why not? Yep, streams are regular now. What should you do if you keep getting stopped out? Probably take better trades. Sounds like you're not finding the right polarized moments. If you're constantly getting stopped out, it sounds like you're trading too high in a range. I don't even know if AMC is going to hold this range. I'm probably going to be down more like $7. Probably going to be more down like $7, $7.10 or something like that on AMC. I don't think it's going to hold when it comes back down to push come to shove. We're going to see, but yeah, you're really looking to break down your range even further. Maybe even to this 450 mark. I think 450 is decent. How much is Discord? 45 a month. Yeah, I'm planning to do more podcasts, Rexel. Or how versatile Mako's in. Who knows, dude. I'm assuming not very good, but you know, to each their own. Crude oil dump. I've charted the crude oil dump before. No, that's heating oil. CL, crude oil. Yeah, I've charted this before. Oh, don't think I'm gonna get back into charting it again, but see if I still have something there. I don't think so. I deleted my chart for this a long time ago. I got a shadow coming in my room. Greenstein's screen is starting to let that in. Let's go fix that. There we go. Netflix. It's like this, right? Oops. NFLX? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why didn't it show up? Oh, I think I pressed it. I think I did NT. Failed attempt. Good old stream days. I haven't looked at the Netflix chart for a long time. Right. I think this was just like a big meme chart. But the levels are still fine on it. Like, levels are still fine, but it's just a big meme chart. Yeah. Anyways, hit its level there. Internet's good. I'm connected directly to Starlink, dude. I get super good internet up here. Netflix raises their price too recently, which is odd. Guess they're bleeding too much money in the stock markets. They got to raise their price to make up for it, right? Got good old Shiba. I don't think I'm going to do any charting on altcoins today. It's all BNB. God, these charts are so old. Accurate, but so old. Last time I used neon green was, I don't even know when, 2020, like before streaming. God. Delete that. Nothing on YFI. Whatever. Doge. Yeah, Doge, the breakout. Yeah, very straightforward. Doge breakout was so straightforward. Backside holds, breaks trend. Moons. This is surprising. XRP is actually holding out okay. This is surprising. I mean, it's not surprising. I just thought XRP was dead. Like, I thought the company in bankruptcy or something. Not the company, but like I thought the project just kind of went belly up. But I don't follow these things, so I don't know. I don't care. Just the price on the charts is all I care about. I remember it going like belly up or something almost. Maybe it was just people really crying a lot because of the price of it. Maybe I think it was just people really crying a lot. 2020, yeah. I mean, I've been charting these charts on stream since like on what's it called? Like YouTube and stream for like 5 years now. So I don't even know the last time I tried all these trends. It's just like stuff that's so old. It's on Patreon, Crest. So go to my Patreon and you'll see all the details. There's different levels, different things. 2017, yeah, that sounds about right. 2017, 2018, I don't even remember. I know it's been like 5 years now. Metaverse, that's Sol, isn't it? Isn't Sol USDT? Isn't that like Metaverse or something? Isn't Solana Metaverse? Or no, there's another. What's the Metaverse token? Isn't there a Metaverse token? It's not Sol. What is it? Hello? It just follows Bitcoin, man. All charts do. Just go chart Bitcoin if you want to know what Gala's doing. What is that? What is that Metaverse token? There's a token though in crypto, not Facebook, not Meta, but don't they have like a token in the crypto space? Like, isn't there a Meta token or a company that's connected to it? Not Mana, no. Mana is not Metaverse. What? Mana's that's Decentraland. What the F are you smoking? Mana is Decentraland. That just hit its big level, that's all. Meta, Facebook, whatever. This shit's dead, dude. Facebook's done. Solano? Mana is Decentraland. You boomer take Andy, dude. Mana is not freaking Meta, dude. What are you? Maybe they made an agreement. If that's Decentraland, they sell land plots and do like a. I'm talking about Facebook Metaverse, dude. Like. Reoccurring costs monthly. Rest. You guys are triggering me. What's Gala? Is this it? Is it Gala? Decentraland is a version of the metaverse. No, it is not. Decentraland is not anything to do with the metaverse unless they made some kind of partnership. I'll just start Googling Mana and see what's happening. Mana Meta. Mana is not the metaverse, dude. That is metaverse is Facebook. Mana is Decentraland. Those are two completely different companies. Sand? Is it Sand? I thought it was Solano, isn't it? Metaverse token. Boom. I'm talking about Facebook meta, not... Maybe that's my bad for not explaining that. I'm talking about Facebook meta, not like some kind of metaverse like token. I'm talking about Facebook meta. Like... I guess these are all called metaverse, so I am wrong. Because they're technically all metaverse. Guys, I'm talking about meta, Facebook meta. Like, don't they have a token? So no one's wrong. That's the possibility of being in space like this. Nobody is wrong. Best metaverse crypto coins. Yeah, okay, so like we're in it, right? Decentraland. Oh god, the sandbox, the next metaverse crypto coin to invest in. But isn't there like a Facebook meta token in the crypto space? Or no? Am I cracked out? I could be cracked out. I could definitely be cracked out. Gold is mainly used in the NFT space. Sand is like Roblox. Maybe I'm cracked out. Maybe Facebook meta, like Facebook's metaverse doesn't have a token. I thought they did though. Facebook doesn't have one? I swear they did. Or maybe they're developing one. Actually, maybe they're developing one. There isn't. Are they developing one? I think they talked about one. Yeah, so that's where I heard that. They're making one, right? Mandela effect. Oh no. There is a Facebook tokenized stock on FTX. Possibly on Cracked. I think I'm cracked out. No, I think I actually just heard about this. I don't think I'm wrong. I think I heard about it, but it's not out yet. I'll let your imagination run wild on that one, Goku. Zuckbucks? There is no way. That's some kind of shifty Telegram pre-entry group. There's no way Meta called Facebook's coins Zuckbucks, dude. You got skamazed. You were in some kind of deep Telegram ring. They've got you in the hack loop, man. You're already in the black area. You're gone, dude. There's no way, dude. You got scammed. Straight up. You got scammed live. There's, yeah, actual scam, dude. Actual scammed. There's no way there's Zuckbucks. Maybe there is, but it ain't Meta. I hope you don't own any Zuckbucks. Dude, if you... Oh, man. You better start going to your neighbors and asking them if they're interested in the next best technological breakthrough and that you've got the right thing for them. Because, dude, you got straight skamazed. You're done. How much did you buy, dude? Uh-oh. I don't think I want to know, man. I don't think I want to know. We're so done. Uh-oh. Gold trade went well, all because of your science. Love you. Daman Yoga. You are welcome. Glad to be here for you. Cotton coin coming soon tomorrow, launching. Okay, that's it for me today. Lunch is ready. Today is not going to be a full day stream. We are not quite there yet. I've still got some back end setup to do, but we did a long one today. 4 hours or so, almost 4 hours, 3 hours and a bit maybe. I don't know. Whatever we did, it was a good stream today. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody who just came in and chatted and had some fun. Today was definitely fun. Still gearing towards the full-time stream. Still setting up things on the back end. Only thing stopping me from doing full-time. But maybe tomorrow will be the actual start of the full-time stream. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But anyways, thank you everybody for being here today. Once again, great stream as always. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, join it. It's amazing. Everybody loves it. People are making careers in that Discord. Traders are going crazy. We got teams, everything. Socials are there up on the screen. TikTok is my big one. IG and Twitter are just whatever, but you can keep up with me there and sub to the channel. Thank you for the congrats on the 50K. Cheers, everyone. See you tomorrow.